This podcast is part of the Big Heads Media Podcast Network. For more great podcasts, head over to bigheadsmedia.com. This week on a new TV Tuners, Swanson and Keorain head to the park. What a nice
Swanson,
day.
do not feed the geese.
I brought bread for a reason.
Honk! Honk!
I told you.
And Stairmaster meets Stairmaster.
Huh? Huh? What if you're me and I'm you? Then who's he?
I am RoboStar.
We gotta team up to fight this guy.
All that and more on a new TV Tuners. Hi there, folks, and welcome to TV Tuners. It's a television podcast for the true fanatics. It's a weekly dive in the latest in TV news and reviews. I'm your host, Swanson. With me, as always, is my co-host and Spartan warrior here to bring me in, Stairmaster.
Master Chief quote here. I'm gonna finish the fight.
Yeah, sure, that counts.
Trans rights.
I'm sure he said that at some point.
Yeah.
And with us, as always, of course, is our other co-host and lady who's building an AI that'll be important
For
Keorain.
Microsoft Windows 11.
Yeah, I'm gonna make Cortana. I'm gonna be the feature everyone turns off on their computer.
Yeah, it'll be real fun. It's weird that they decided to just name it after the thing from the game, right?
Yeah, there's not even a sexy nude blue woman involved.
Yeah,
I wouldn't know. I never clicked it.
the nerve. What if that, like, what
you
if, like,
refuse to click it? You have no curiosity about it. You just see the thing and you're just like, nope.
Yeah. Correct.
what if, like, a few years down the line we get, like, Windows 16, like, a few decades from now, and they're like, this time, sexy blue lady's back.
What if they just make a purely pornographic Windows version?
Well, someone would probably try and
Microsoft
do
would
that.
become bigger than Amazon if they did that.
It's true. Yeah. They would buy out Amazon in, like, a matter of months.
I'm picturing like an office just gets the latest Windows OS. Checking to
Oh
see
no!
what it is.
I am Cortana. Welcome, Daddy.
That's a bunch of families wondering why the husband hasn't / father figure hasn't come home in months. They're slowly getting hungry.
Yeah, like 1/3 of the male population disappears overnight.
Alright, which one of us would be the one that disappears?
You.
Before you say...
You.
Okay, but consider that I don't really care about Halo.
Yeah, but it's a blue lady
Yeah, but...
who's, like, talking to you and stuff.
I don't care about Halo either. And should we be saying this? at the start
What,
of this
that we would
podcast
like to have
about
sex with the sexy blue lady from Halo?
No, we don't care about Halo at the start of our Halo podcast.
Well, you're talking about the games, not the show, so that's fine.
Oh, I guess that's fair.
Is it?
Yes,
It is nice to reveal up front that literally none of us have any real info on Halo when we watch this
I
show.
played the PC demo with my friends when I was young. With the guy from my
it's
Star
like-
Wars Battlefront clan.
Isn't it a bit of a giveaway that this show, like, you watch the show and after you're done watching it, you're like, I don't care about Halo? Is that
The
reveal
takeaway
anything?
is, where's the sexy blue lady? Will we get to see her nipples since this is showtime?
This is, technically this is Paramount Plus.
But it says Showtime in the opening credits.
Yeah, they produced it.
I don't understand how these things work at all.
I think we are obligated to see breasts.
Well, spoilers, later episode you do see Master Chief's ass.
That's not the...
Why?
I don't know, I guess he's bathing, probably.
Oh, and
that's
an
what
onsen scene?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's at the onsen with the sergeant guy and Jeep from Blood Gulch. The main characters of Halo.
That's right. So welcome to TV Tuners for another week. We're back with an original episode because the world demanded that we talk about the Halo TV show.
And nobody told us that Tokyo Vice was coming out this week.
Well, there's always next week. Welcome to the show, as always, of course. If you're listening to this, you have any quips, comments, questions, foresights, otherwise, well, you could email them to us, and we could read them aloud on the podcast.
What?
That's right. You could send any of those over to our email address, tvtunerspodcast@gmail.com, and we'll read them aloud. Sometimes we'll answer them even, providing some
That's
witty
crazy.
remarks along the way. What's that email, Kyorain?
tvtunerspodcast@gmail.com.
That's right. Yeah, that's it. I don't really have anything in regards to the email.
We also I have some exciting news this week.
Oh?
Yeah, we've got the TV Tuners call-in phone line.
Oh, well, that's interesting. I mean, email is great and all, but to be able to call in and talk to your favorite hosts, because we do record this live.
Yeah.
Yes. Sensual television tuners are waiting by right now.
It's just the number on your screen. Just dial that number, and you'll be passed right in.
1-800 Swanson.
1-800-TUNE-IN.
Tune in 69.
Yeah, there you go. It's technically Tune In 6, but we hope you dial that 9.
True.
And of course, we also have a Twitter where you can go to and see tons of great TV content. It's over at TV Tuners. We didn't talk about it beforehand, so I'm going to assume we don't have a tweet of the week.
This tweet of the week comes from Jesse Swanson, at Jesse Swanson, who writes, holding a door open until someone finally walks through it just to get a thank you.
It's true.
Swanson, you're that desperate for thank yous, buddy?
Listen, you need to get a thank you every now and again, right?
I know that the CDC said it's over, but that's some dangerous behavior during this pandemic.
I didn't say I wasn't wearing a mask.
It's still, not social distancing. You're, asking people to walk by you.
I'm asking people to walk into a place they were already going to. I'm just holding the door open.
Yeah, and you're in their air particle radius.
But you're behind the door.
Yeah, it's like a shield almost.
Oh, I was thinking you would be holding the door open like a normal person. Sorry.
No, I'm just holding the door open. I'm not going in. I'm holding the door open.
You're holding the door open. You're peering behind, from the side. You just see your eyes, and you're like, You just wait.
Desperately waiting for someone to walk in and say thank you. And then I move on down the street to the next storefront.
Hope you find that thank you, Swanson, because it's not coming from me or Stare.
No, it rarely does.
I would keep 6 feet away from the creepy doorman.
The only time I said thank you to Swanson was when he saved my life, and I said thanks.
Yeah, there was no you involved. You also immediately went back to doing the thing that almost got you killed.
Which was playing with down power lines.
Yeah.
And I knew I was going to die if Swanson didn't stop me, but I don't know. It's kind of, I don't know.
I mean, we did have to take you to the hospital, and you were dead for 30 seconds.
Yeah, they pronounced you dead.
Yeah, but isn't it crazy how, the power lines kind of jump from, the heat?
It's like the little worms on the ground.
Yeah, there's, little tremors.
Yeah, speaking of which, I watched Tremors this week.
Oh, are we getting into what you watched this week?
Yeah, since you brought up Tremors.
Okay. I wanted to hear if you guys were going to tune in on my tweet.
Oh. Well, I watched Tremors this week.
That's a tune in.
That's a tune in.
Okay. Thanks, pals. All right. Well, how was that? I don't think I've watched that movie since I was a kid.
It's crazy because that movie is literally just a JoJo battle. Like, there's guys underground trying to kill the good guys, and the good guys keep coming up with ways to get away, but the bad guys come up with other ways to get around that. It's just a battle of cat and mouse.
Interesting. Would you say the Tremors are sort of like the Pillar Men?
A little bit. I mean, they kind of have an H.R. Geiger-esqueness to them.
But it's a good movie?
I would say it's a good movie, yeah. There's no racism in it, as far as I can remember, from watching it a couple days ago.
Well, mainly what I remember from Tremors is that it's like a good movie that spawned like 18 sequels that no one's heard of.
My dad says that the sci-fi miniseries is good.
See what I mean by 18 sequels no one's ever heard of?
Yeah, I know.
Anything else?
No.
Oh, okay. Let's see. What did I got this week? Oh, I've been watching some Futurama lately.
So, which part?
The non-Comedy Central years.
Oh.
I actually just finished the original run. I'm thinking about whether or not I want to watch the rest because I never really did. But that original run's real good stuff. Yeah, it's real good. It's like second to classic Simpsons in terms of animated properties.
Yeah, I had some good times with that program back in the day, back before the incident.
I will say, unlike in certain respects, most of the golden age of Simpsons is not like horribly sexist. It feels like Futurama is definitely trends more towards that than The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a yikes.
I think they got a little bit arrogant around that time.
There is also the whole episode where Bender dresses up as a woman. And that's no good. That's a bad episode.
Yeah, that's a little yikes. I remember that one now.
Also, an episode that people seem to love definitely doesn't hold up anymore, which is the Amazon Women in the Mood episode.
What? Why is that?
There's some ideas in there that maybe don't translate to 2022.
They really like dragging on women's basketball. Now that I remember.
Yeah, there's a lot of those
that
jokes
episode.
Yeah, but like I said, there's tons of good stuff in there, obviously. So it's a tune in overall because it's real good. Now to get to the thing that I've been anticipating to hear Stairmaster's reaction to, which is that continuing through bad TV shows, ooh. I've watched something. Let me paint a picture, and you guys decide what you think about this. The year is 2000. Okay. Twin Towers, fresh and still out there.
Still fresh. Smelling fresh.
Still fresh. Yeah. Seinfeld has been off the air for 2 years.
Seinfeld has fallen.
And NBC is desperate for a new Seinfeld. So they get Michael Richards to come in.
Oh, no.
And they get him to do a TV show. But Michael Richards doesn't want to Kramer it up, He wants to do something different. He wants to be sort of like a bumbling PI.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, that sounds like a fun idea. Except NBC says, no, we want Kramer. We want we want this guy to be like Kramer. And so what we get is the Michael Richards show, which is a show where Michael Richards plays a detective who in one scene will be like a witty but sort of clueless detective who's like trying to solve a case, and then the next will be like a Mr. Bean-like figure who can like barely function without some physical comedy going down.
Is this really abrupt?
That sounds like The Naked Gun, but very uneven, but schizophrenic.
It's The Naked Gun if there was like zero comedy involved.
Yeah.
Also, there's a supporting cast of people who they don't even bother giving characteristics to.
Wait, it's not funny?
No, it's painfully unfunny, which is hilarious to me because it's three of former writers from Seinfeld teamed up with Michael Richards to make this show, and it's like just not funny at all.
That's a tune out, Swanson? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, it's a tune out. You can read my article over at the Avocado.
So what you're saying is there was only one good Seinfeld writer. Sort of like
Larry David.
Sort of like when they had that lady writing Game of Thrones the first 2 seasons, and then they kicked her out, and things went to shit.
I'm sure there was more than one good writer, but it is telling that the last season of Seinfeld is the one where Larry David's not there, and it is probably the worst season of the show.
I don't want to alarm you, but we're getting our first call in right now.
Oh. All right, patch him through, Theo.
Yeah, patch him in.
Hello?
Hi. You're on the air with TV
Hello?
Tuners.
Hi.
Yeah,
Hello?
Hi. I'm Swanson.
Hi, who is this? I'm Stairmaster.
Hello?
Hi. Can
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
hear you. Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you fine. Can you hear us?
So what's going on?
Hi, this is TV Tuners.
Yeah.
Can I help you?
I mean, we always love to hear from the fans. Well, what's up with you? You said, what did you say your name?
Fred Herbert?
Oh,
You mean
hey,
like
Fred.
the guy who wrote Dune? No, that's
Frank Herbert.
Sorry. Nice to meet you, Fred.
Wrong guy.
Well,
Yeah?
Yeah, what is there anything you want to say? Anything you want to ask us? Anything important?
who are you?
We're the TV Tuners trio.
Yeah, I'm Swanson. This is Stairmaster. Keo's
Do we have
around somewhere.
Do you have a bad line or something? Well, it seems like he's not really quite able to, properly respond to us.
I'm sorry, this is who?
Hello? Can you hear us?
We're the TV Tuners podcast. Fred, you called us.
Is this really you?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is you.
Yeah.
Yeah. What, did you think you were being pranked?
Well,
Did you think you were on the line with Gio or something?
yes.
Yeah, that would be bad for you.
What?
Mm-hmm.
A classic Gio prank impersonating us.
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
What, did he just hang up?
You okay? Did he hang
Hello?
up? Is he on the line, Keo?
He's still connected. You there, Fred?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
So,
do you have
what
any
do you
questions
have
for
to
us?
tell us? What do you have to tell the loyal listeners of TV Tuners, Fred?
Who?
The listeners, the people listening to the podcast right now, they're
Yeah,
hearing everything
yeah.
we're talking about.
Do you have something to say or ask?
So what's going on?
Well, we're recording the episode right now, and you're on it.
Yeah, we just got through what we
What?
watched, presuming Keo didn't watch anything. And,
I watched Batman
we're-
Forever.
Yeah, I didn't watch anything. Oh, was that good?
No, it's ruined by Jim Carrey.
Dang, the opposite Sonic.
Fucking asshole.
Oh,
Whoa!
Wait, I guess, do you like Batman Forever? Is that what you're saying?
I don't hate Jim
Yes.
Carrey. He gets in the way of Tommy Lee Jones.
Amateur.
Oh,
You
I
think
don't-
Tommy Lee Jones is an amateur? That's
no,
why.
I think he thinks I'm an amateur.
Well,
Well, I mean, I think. How long does it take someone to work at something before they're not an amateur? I think we're way past being amateurs at the podcasting game.
come to my office.
Well, are you challenging us to a fight?
Yeah.
Whoa! Stare, you're gonna get beat up by
Wait,
this guy.
are you challenging all of us or just Stare?
No. I'm not doing anything.
You just
Okay.
told me to come to your office angrily.
I don't know if that implies a fight. I think you're the one implying that, really.
What?
Maybe he could teach you
Wow.
something in the office.
Like what?
Say yes.
I don't think I would.
What's your name?
I've said
Say your
And
name.
your name again is?
my name is DuPaul Stairmaster.
Wow.
Yeah, he gave
you
his full
remember-
birth name.
Swanson, do you remember Batman Forever?
Vaguely. That's another one. That's another movie I have not watched since I was a child. But
Yeah.
I do
Hello?
remember it.
I basically rewatched
Hello?
all the Burton/Schumacher
Hello?
Batmans, besides Batman and
Fred.
Robin.
Yeah, Fred.
This is Fred.
Yeah,
Hi, Fred.
we know. Sorry, we were just sort of moving on with the podcast, but you can hang around if you want, Fred.
Should I disconnect this guy or what? guys
Maybe
okay
it's for
with
the
that being-
for the best, Keo.
I'm getting a little scared.
Thanks for coming on, Fred.
Yeah, chill out, buddy.
I'll call you back shortly.
Oh,
What?
I hope not.
Bye.
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 Okay, that was interesting. I disconnected him. I don't know about this whole call-in thing, guys. That was a little unnerving.
Well,
Well,
I
hopefully
think,
the next person who calls will be friendlier.
yeah, I think we should keep the hotline open at least for the rest of the episode.
What was that movie you watched that got him
Batman
so
Forever.
upset? You
Starring,
really set him up with that one.
yeah, it's Batman. It's Val Kilmer, and he's fighting Two-Face, who's played by Tommy Lee Jones, and he does a great job. Just chewing on everything around him.
Yeah. How does he turn into Two-Face in this? It's like he's in a courtroom and he opens
There's
up
like-
a book and there's a bomb in it or something?
There's like a news report that shows like him getting acided in the face, and Batman's like in the court stands trying to save him to no avail.
Okay. I do remember this.
I think there is like a dossier full of acid that's being thrown in his face or something.
Yeah, for some reason I remember that part the most.
The
Yeah,
most shocking part, he got disfigured by it.
it's true. Yeah, I vaguely remember the movie being... I think even as a kid I was like, this is whatever.
Well, yeah, because it's like 50 things are going on. There's a love story with Nicole Kidman. There's a plot about Robin getting revenge. Two-Face is there. Riddler's there. He's sucking up people's brains with his new TV box.
Yeah, it's a wild
You need
time.
to focus. You need
Sounds
to pick
like-
one to focus on.
Sounds like too much. Reminds me of people complaining about one of the Spider-Man movies. Was it
Yeah.
Spider-Man 3?
Yes, yes.
Well, Batman and Robin gets even worse because you have three villains. One of
Yeah,
whom was
I
played by
remember way
Arnold
more about
Schwarzenegger.
that one than I do Batman Forever because that one is like a whole other level of bad.
Yeah. If it wasn't for that, I would say this might actually have been a good movie if the script was better. It was a nice modern reimagining of like the Adam West Batman.
Right.
But I feel like there are some parts where it's not confident enough in its cheesiness. Like there's a scene where Robin does like karate moves while drying out laundry. And like that's funny, but they got like butt rock playing when it would just be funny on its own. Showing him do them. Yeah.
What things has Butt Rock improved?
Sonic Adventure. Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Sonic Heroes.
Correct.
Yeah.
Sonic 06.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say Dragon Ball Z.
Yes. Oh, we're gonna be killed for that now. Sorry, Swanson.
You can't say that. It's very controversial. The Dragon Ball fandom is really going to have one
It's like
over on
Serbia
us on this
and
one.
Bosnia over there.
Is that a tune out, sir?
Tune out. Don't pay money to see it like I did.
Okay. All right. Well, with all of that out of the way, it's time for us to get to the news.
News?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Well, you guys may or may not have heard about this, but the final season of Better Call Saul is getting ready to debut soon,
Well, the first
and with
half.
it comes
Yeah, can't wait.
what seems to be the end of the AMC Bob Odenkirk relationship.
Oh,
Well, that was until recently when AMC decided that they're not done with the Bob Odenkirk game quite yet.
Oh?
No, they've
Word?
agreed to sign up Bob for a new show titled Straight Man. That is apparently in the works and could arrive as soon as next year.
Is this a comedy or is it another
this-
drama he's in?
Are we doing Guess Who's On right now with this show?
No, I'm just gonna tell you the premise of it, but it's funny that you say I think it's supposed to be a little from column A, a little from column B, Keo. I think Odenkirk describes it as being lighter in tone than Better Call Saul, but that it will have dramatic elements.
Interesting. I don't know. Lighter in tone than Better Call Saul is like saying like it's like lighter than black, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be like HBO's Barry, which is also coming back this year.
It's true. Yeah, I don't know how many people he's gonna kill, but this is based off of apparently a novel of some sort. But Odenkirk is going to be playing William Henry Devereaux Jr., which does sound like a name that Saul would have given himself. The chairman of an English department in an underfunded Rust Belt college.
Does he solve mysteries?
I don't think so. I think the tone is supposed to be about like the indignities of trying to work in academia.
Oh.
But it's based off of some sort of novel about that's quoted as being humorous and smart. So I guess that's something to look forward to.
Oh, so it's like Barry Lyndon.
I like my books to be smart and not stupid.
It's true. You ever read a book and you're like, that's stupid, and then threw it in the trash?
Yeah. The Bible.
Yes.
Same. High five. Anyway, yeah, I mean, I'm sure Bob Odenkirk will do well with this project, even if the premise does sound sort of non-existent.
Do you think he'll get hit in the nards? Bob Odenkirk's character?
Yes, but only if he gets to go, God damn it!
Like he's crossing campus and some jocks throw a football at him?
Yeah. That's what the movie Nobody could have used, is more of him getting hit in the nards.
Yeah. Well, maybe Nobody, too. He'll, like, hit people in the nards.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Sarah, did you watch that movie where Bob Odenkirk's, like, running around?
Yeah, we both did.
He's like the John Wick movie with
That's
Bob
what we're
Odenkirk?
talking about. That's Nobody, Keo.
Have you not seen that?
No, I didn't see that.
But it's Bob Odenkirk killing people with his hands. It's fun.
It's not only just Bob Odenkirk. There's also the guy, Doc Brown from Back to the Future, is there as well as his dad.
Yeah, he beats up a bus full of people. You should watch that scene, at least.
Yes, it's fun. It's a fun movie.
There.
Probably.
You can watch the whole thing. It's fine.
But that is the high point.
Yes.
Okay, sounds good. I'll watch that one scene. And then I'll mark myself as Bob Odenkirk's #1 fan afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah. Bob, I've watched all of your shows. Better Call Saul. That one scene from Nobody. A single clip of Mr. Show.
The one where you're French.
Yeah.
Yeah, biggest fan.
Biggest fan. While Bob Odenkirk is busy getting into his own sort of continuing TV deals here, Star Trek, the franchise, is making a deal of their own. A nefarious deal.
Oh, nefarious?
Nefarious. That's the first. That's what the N stands for. An NFT. Nefarious.
Fungible token.
Fungible tokens. That's right. Star Trek
they
is
are
getting
fungible.
That's right. Star Trek is getting into the NFT game. That's right. The franchise that has long since been devoid of any of the idealistic parts of its personality in the past decade or so, now continues that path by getting into possibly the worst fad. Do we call them? I guess we can call it a fad, right? People will probably get mad about that.
It's a scam.
Yeah.
Yeah, even
That's
the
more accurate than
Ferengi wouldn't
fad.
do this.
Specifically, Paramount, which owns Star Trek, is getting Star Trek into NFTs, and also plans to eventually involve Nickelodeon in on it as well. Get your Rugrat NFTs, everybody. Get an NFT of Stu making pudding.
Oh, I would buy that.
Exactly, that's how they get you,
Why
Stair.
would you buy that?
Because he's just like me, for real, for real.
Exactly.
Okay, but you could just like get the
Yeah, I'm just,
JPEG.
I have JPEGs on my hard drive. I'm going to look at them right now.
When somebody asks me how I'm doing, I've literally sent a video of that.
Stu, what are you doing?
Making chocolate pudding
It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Why on earth are you making chocolate pudding?
because I've lost control of my life.
When you think about it, Stu is sort of the most relatable of the characters on that
Yes.
show.
By far?
By far. So Star Trek's plan here, or the plan is to launch seasons of NFO collections. With the season 0 of the Star Trek themed NFT collection is giving you the chance to drop about 250 human dollars on a pack of algorithmically generated starships.
Oh, no.
It's just those randomized garbage again.
That's right. And then a subsequent season 1 will allow these same collectors to pick up crews for their little ships. And allegedly, a season 2 will involve them teaming up and playing to earn something.
Swanson, I want Picard on my ship.
Will there be like commemorative Leonard Nimoy tokens?
Yeah, probably. I would
Not
like ones where,
Spock, but the actor.
yeah, it's not Spock, it's Leonard Nimoy.
Well,
And
Spock is still alive.
When you look at the NFTs, that's like he's being like, "This is a bad idea." NFTs are highly illogical, Captain.
They serve no utility.
On the Vulcan homeworld, we would banish NFTs and execute the person who created them.
And he would get ejected from the ship immediately.
Yeah, you would replace him with like Worf.
Yeah.
One of the board.
Replace him with
primates.
Quark.
Yeah, there you go. Replace him with Quark, because Quark would love NFTs.
Would he?
Quark was the one who liked money, right?
Yeah, but he kind of believes in the free market, like ideologically, and this is flat out scam that's stealing from people.
I guess that's true. Yeah, get Q in there. Q would appreciate the NFTs.
Q, but Joker-fied.
Well, that's just QAnon.
He just laughing at us pathetic mortals
Yeah.
with our false idols.
Did I tell you guys that Q is apparently on this new season of Picard that's going around?
Of course he is.
There's a new season, another one?
There's another one out there. I'm not watching it. I'll tell you that much.
You know that Q played Jane's dad in Breaking Bad?
Oh, interesting. I did not know that was him.
Yes. So it's like God is raining down fire on Walter White at the end of season 2.
But he doesn't listen.
Yeah. Yeah.
No. What would you
Oh,
do
yeah,
if
but-
the final season of Better Call Saul had Picard show up? Not just Patrick Stewart playing a character, it's Picard.
He travels back in time and he talks Jimmy out of committing suicide. It's
Jimmy,
very hard. Jimmy, you've done
Jimmy,
a
I
lot.
need you to become Saul.
One last time.
Captain's log, day 1. Albuquerque, New Mexico. I've come to right a horrible wrong.
Q has put me on trial for humanity, and only one man can help.
I don't do that anymore. I don't do that anymore, Captain. You will today.
If you don't, it will be the end of all life.
cue Next Generation music.
Oh, and like Q brings Walter White as like evidence that humanity is bad.
And Saul has to like rebuke
and Todd.
everything that. Yeah, Saul has to like rebuke all the stuff that they've done. And at the end, as he's leaving the courthouse, he sees Kim standing there, and she just gives him a nod. That's the end of the show.
Oh, Q sends him like back in time to fix things as a favor.
Yes, but not back in time before his brother died.
Oh, fuck Chuck.
Yeah, exactly. Q firmly believes that Chuck deserved everything he got.
Yeah, Chuck would also be the third witness. Like the final
well, yeah,
boss
and
of the
he would
court
just
trial.
he would just recreate his rant at the end of the court episode.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, Star Trek NFTs. It's even more of a scam than usual. From the sounds of it.
Crazy.
It's really wild
they
that season
possibly do
2
this?
is their plan for season 2 is like a play to earn scheme. But I guess if you're buying NFTs, multiple NFTs for Star Trek related things, you probably deserve it. All right. Well, that's it for the news. That's all I got for you guys.
Okay, guys, we're getting another call.
Oh no!
Oh.
Please.
Should I patch him in, or should I just not do this?
Let's see who it is.
Hello?
Oh no!
Oh,
Hi,
Fred?
Fred.
Why are you so mad at me?
Or not?
We're not mad at you, Fred. We're
What's
just.
happening, sir?
We just have
It
to
felt
go.
like you were being a little hostile to us, Fred.
Can I help you?
Well,
mean,
we're asking. I mean, we want to help you, Fred.
Wow.
Yeah, we want to. Any problems that you have, we want to help you help solve them. You know.
I'm not doing anything.
Oh, I mean, you don't have any issues that you want to like address?
Is that what we're doing here? I thought we were just talking to the fans and answering questions.
Well, we were, and then
No.
Fred seemed quite distressed.
No.
You weren't mad at
Are
Stairmaster?
you mentally ill?
What?
Go sit under a tree.
Whoa!
Whoa, Fred. Fred, I don't know if I like the tone you got here. Are you mad at Stairmaster for what he said about Batman Forever?
No,
Yes.
no, what the fuck is the matter with you? Why would you bring that up, Swanson?
Well, what, are you mad about anything else?
Yes.
What are you mad about, Fred?
You left a message.
No, we didn't.
We left a message, like
Yes.
metaphorically.
No.
I don't remember. I don't think we left any messages for you, Fred.
Yes.
All right. Well, what did it say?
Well, why this strange phone call? What's going on with you?
Oh, well, you called us.
Yeah, I mean, you called back is the thing, and
Who did I call?
You called us.
I didn't call you. We're not calling you.
Oh,
I didn't call you. I didn't call you, sir.
I mean, Fred, you did call. It's the TV Tuners podcast. The same people you were talking to before.
Yeah.
Did I say anything when I called?
Yeah, you said, hello, I think.
You said, you
What?
fucking amateur, come to my office.
Come to my office.
No.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. That's what
I
you
mean-
said. That's what you said. That's right.
What's your sister's name?
What?
Huh? I don't have a sister, Frank.
Now, what's her date of birth?
I don't feel comfortable answering that.
Also, I did call you Frank. Your name's Fred. I'm sorry.
What's your brother's name?
My brother's name is Total Jim.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
No.
canon.
No.
Yeah, it's true.
You and I have gotten along fine, and I don't know why this is happening. Why are you doing this,
We're
sir?
not doing anything.
What are you doing? What? We're telling you the truth here. Stair has a brother named Total Jim.
I think we're being gaslit, Swanson.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, he agrees.
I'm not doing anything.
I mean, I feel like you clearly are. You're trying to pit us against each other. Keo is silent over there, unsure of what to say.
I'm just in total awe of what's happening right now. And I'm ready. I've got my finger on the button to click to hang up on this guy in case he said something really, that we can put on the pod.
Boy, sick.
What? Blonde chick?
Boy, sick.
He's saying sick.
He's saying he's sick.
Do you want to give me your name and number and I'll give it to the police?
What?
I mean, no. I don't really want to do that.
I mean, you have our number. You called us.
Come to my office.
No.
Why don't you come to our office, Frank?
Yeah, see what fucking happens.
Fred.
Well,
What's your name again?
When did your brother, you want to bail your brother out, when did he get arrested?
My brother hasn't been in prison
What?
for years. Nah, not since the 90s.
I'm Fred Herbert, and I'm a bail bondsman.
Oh.
Oh, Fred,
well,
okay.
That's interesting.
He's a bail bond.
Yes.
I mean, bail bonds must be a pretty boring job. Makes sense to listen to the podcast during that.
Yeah, and it distracts you from the fact that you're basically a vulture.
Who are you interested in bailing out? Amateur.
Will Smith, I guess. Can we get him? Can we free him?
Yes.
Oh.
Interesting.
Turn on the TV.
All right,
What?
I'm turning on the TV. Will Smith acquitted?
Whoa.
Back in the Academy of Arts? Lifetime Achievement Award? Wow.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Are you saying you did this, Fred?
Yes.
Wow. Wow. You're real.
Wow, I think you're the most incredible fan we've ever had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This conversation is really
What's
taking
your
a
name?
turn. Oh.
Are you back on that? You don't know our names anymore?
I think he's doing that to assert
I'm
dominance.
sorry, this is whom?
We're the TV Tuners podcast.
And your name again
Fred.
is? What's your name?
My name
I'm
is Jim.
Swanson. I'm Swanson, the Stairmaster.
And that's Keo.
Yeah, and Keo's over there.
Yeah, I'm right here. I'm Keo.
No, I did not. Bullshit.
Well, no, you did not. What?
We didn't say you did anything.
You guys are amateur.
We're not. Oh, yeah, we are kind of amateurs.
I feel like we're professionals at this
I'm
point.
sorry it happened. I'm sorry. I can't.
Oh, is he still on the line?
I'm getting pranked.
Oh,
This is a prank call.
no, is it? You're the one who's pranking us.
Are you pranking us? Is that what you're saying, Frank? Fred?
Quit calling.
Okay.
Stop these annoying
Well,
phone calls.
we didn't call you. You called
I
us.
think we should hang up before he gets more upset.
You have the wrong number.
No, we... Just hang up,
Keo,
Keo, hang up.
Yeah, hang up, Keo. I don't think we
Wow.
I mean, Will Smith is saved. We set out to...
can. Yeah, we did. He
Why
did
are you so mad at me? I don't understand why you're so mad
Don't
at
worry
me,
about
sir.
it, Fred. Don't worry about it,
Thank
Fred.
you for
We'll be
your
back
time,
with you.
Fred. Thanks for all the help with Will Smith.
Okay, Gregory Stevens, bye.
Oh, huh?
Oh, he sort of... You got one syllable right.
What?
Did
what?
he?
What part?
That's not a syllable.
Stare.
That's a syllable.
No, that's not. Syllables have vowels in them.
Oh, I didn't know that. I guess you're right. Stub master.
With all of that out of the way, there is a segment near and dear to everybody's hearts that we need to get to. It's Guess Who's Coming! Hit the theme, Kyorain. That's right. It's America's favorite game show, Guess Who's Coming. It's back. It's been a couple months since we've done this, but the basic premise is these are the shows coming out this April. And I'm going to give my friends, Stairmaster and Kyorain, the titles, and they're going to tell me what they think the premise of the show is based off
That's
those
right.
titles. So let's kick it off with an HBO show. This is titled The Baby.
Oh, no. I'm sorry, Keo. Do you want to go first? I would feel guilty if I went.
Why would you feel guilty?
I mean, it's so obvious what it's about.
Well, there is a baby in the program, and they put the baby in a box.
Okay.
Like a box with a little blanket in it, so it's nice and comfy in there.
Uh-huh.
And then like they put the box on the windowsill, and the wind like takes the baby and like it falls in the river, and the mom's like, "Oh no, we gotta get the baby." And so they're chasing after it, and just every episode something crazy happens where they can't get the baby.
That baby's gonna starve. Oh, it's like it's just like
the show
real
takes
time.
place over the course of it's real time. It takes place over one day.
Oh, it's like a 24 type of deal.
Yeah, this is what they were. This is that's what the idea for like later follow-ups to the first season of 24 were like. They were thinking it could be like about a day in the life of a firefighter or like a guy organizing a wedding, but instead they just did more Jack Bauer.
Smart.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
What do you think, Sarah?
What's your idea, Stare?
Okay, so there's a baby and they put it in a box with a little comfy blanket, and then they put the baby, and then they put the box in a river, and the river floats down.
They
stream.
put it directly into the river.
Yeah, and then like the pharaoh's daughter finds the baby behind some reeds and raises it as her own. And this baby becomes the pharaoh's brother, but the pharaoh is like enslaving the baby.
What is this story? What is this story you're telling? I'm forgetting.
I just came up with this in my head.
Yeah, he just made this up.
This sounds like some kind of like myth that.
So the baby goes to his god and asks for help, and the god just makes the pharaoh a total jackass.
Is the baby like still a baby, or is it like?
Oh no, he's an old man now.
Yeah, at least 500 years old.
Yeah, so the baby comes back and does some miracles, but the pharaoh doesn't give a shit because God made him mean. And so God then cast some plagues on Egypt, and the baby escapes with his people.
Okay.
Yeah, and then they wander in the desert for 4 years because they keep worshipping golden bowls and whatnot.
So this is just like some kind of like weird biblical...
It's like yeah. No, I was thinking about Mobile Suit Gundam.
Yeah, this is a mobile. What are you talking about, Keo?
This is like when they're looking for salt, Keo.
Okay, who wins this game? Swanson.
Yeah.
The whole game.
When 38-year-old Natasha is unexpectedly landed with a baby, her life of doing what she wants, when she wants, dramatically implodes. Controlling, manipulative, and with violent powers, the baby twists Natasha's life into a horror show. Where does it come from? What does it want? At what lengths will Natasha have to go to in order to get her life back? She doesn't want a baby. The baby wants her.
Oh my god, that's like both of ours, and like if you look through it different lenses.
It's essentially a horror movie about a baby. Which I'm actually surprised hasn't been done before.
Like, okay, so mine has superpowers, but Keo's basically about the baby dominating the parents' lives in a negative manner.
Well, interestingly enough, Stairmaster, yours was the Bible. Specifically more, I guess, the Torah.
The Hebrew Bible.
Yeah.
It's a scholarly term.
And Keo's was more of like, what would you say, Keo, yours was?
Baby stay out.
Yeah.
Well, the baby wasn't having fun. The baby wasn't having fun in my story.
It's it's constantly in peril.
Yeah. So I don't know. I guess mine wasn't very supernatural.
It does, but it did
uh,
involve sort of the parents' lives being negatively affected. The parents aren't really involved in Stair's story at all. In fact, the baby is not really a baby after halfway through of what Stair was telling.
I'm picturing like this is mostly about the mom trying to go after and deal with the baby. Like maybe it is a little bit supernatural that this baby's managing to continue to be in peril throughout like an entire day.
I think it's just a bad luck.
Well, I think Keo gets the point.
Okay.
Let's move to Stars with a Z.
Ooh.
For this show, Gaslit.
Oh no. Okay, so this woman is like trapped in an abusive relationship with the Mad Hatter from Batman, and she's like being filled with hallucination gas, and she doesn't know what's real, and she has to get out.
So literal gas here.
Yeah.
It's a
But
play on
also
words.
metaphorical gaslighting, because it's the Mad Hatter gas, and it's making her hallucinate.
Where's the metaphor?
Oh, the metaphor is
How many Batman villains use gas?
a lot. Joker,
Scarecrow.
Mad Hatter. That's it. Just those three.
No more.
Okay, so Gaslit is it's a really timely documentary about Donald J. Trump
Oh.
and how he's always lying. And he comes out, he's like, the sky's red. And then the sky actually is red because it's not a documentary, it's actually a alternate reality show.
Oh.
Where Donald Trump becomes God.
Big twist.
Well, that's sort of like being kidnapped by the Mad Hatter.
Interesting. it's an interesting premise Keo has here.
Well, for once, Keo, this is definitely, I'd rather watch Keo's show than mine.
For once.
Gaslit follows Martha Mitchell, a big personality with an even bigger mouth. Martha is a celebrity Arkansan socialite and wife to Nixon's loyal attorney.
Wait, Nixon?
Nixon's loyal Attorney General John Mitchell. Despite her party
Richard
affiliation,
Nixon?
yes, the wife to Nixon's loyal Attorney General John Mitchell. Despite her party affiliation, she's the first person to publicly sound the alarm on Nixon's involvement in Watergate, causing both the presidency and her personal life to unravel.
Alright, okay, so the president is involved, so I guess Keo wins by default. Like, I'm just absolutely destroyed here.
I mean, I guess, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, true. Because Keo did this just decide to say president? I mean, the president does not become a god in this, as far as I can tell.
Well, this is like the fall of a god. This is like God or Demon.
True.
So mine did involve some kind of vague political gesturing. His was about the Mad Hatter or something.
Yeah, from Batman.
This show does star Julia Roberts and Sean Penn, so my interest is already in the negative. Keo gets the point for that. Keo, you're up 2-0. Let's see if Stairmaster can mount a comeback as we head into the world of streaming.
Okay.
For this Netflix program.
Oh boy, Netflix. I can never guess Netflix shows.
And neither can I.
Titled Anatomy of a Scandal.
This is a show about Donald J.
The sad part is it's true.
Yeah.
This is a show about Donald J. Trump, and he's got a big scandal happening.
Yeah, he had sex.
He's going around
with some.
Yeah, he had sex like with his wife, and it was.
That's a scandal now.
Yeah, he's like, because he did a bad job, like a really bad job.
Oh, and she's like publicly talking about how bad he is at it.
She's trying to deny it, but everyone can tell.
Could tell that it was bad?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, this is a historical period drama about President Andrew Jackson getting impeached for taking bribes for cabinet appointments or whatever the fuck. And that controversy. Or maybe Success Grant, since he had some corruption too. But I don't think he got impeached. People just got mad at him.
Grant did not get impeached.
Yeah.
Although his cabinet was very corrupt.
Yeah. What a shame.
Ulysses S. Grant, by the way, the first person to try and run for 3 terms.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, by the time that the second term ended, no one wanted him to be president anymore.
You hate to see it.
Hate to see it.
Anatomy of a Scandal is a psychological thriller and gripping courtroom drama that infiltrates Britain's elite through personal and political scandal, where the truth lies between justice and privilege. James and Sophie Whitehouse.
Oh! Wait.
Sorry, I wasn't expecting them to have the last name Whitehouse.
Oh, no.
James and Sophie Whitehouse live in a blissful and rarefied world. A minister in Parliament, a loving family at home, James' trajectory appears without limits until a scandalous secret suddenly comes to light. Barrister Kate Woodcroft has a trajectory of her own, and her prosecution threatens to tear into Westminster, the White House marriage, and her own personal esteem.
Okay, so mine has my Pritch had an impeachment trial, and that's a court proceeding.
It's true, and Andrew Johnson is close enough to Britain in comparison to Trump.
Yeah, America wasn't even independent for like a century during his presidency. So it basically wasn't even its own country at that point.
But we had presidents back then?
In 1860, yeah.
That said, Keogh's was more of a scandal than it was like it was a scandal than an impeachment.
I mean, it's scandalous to take bribes for cabinet appointments.
True. And I guess that is a sort of the sort of thing that a prosecution could tear apart
at the White House.
Yeah.
Of Congress, known as the Congressional Capitol Building.
I'm gonna give the point to Stairmaster
different
here.
Building. Okay, fine.
Yes.
Gonna give him the point here because I think
the game would be over otherwise.
I mean, we could continue the game otherwise, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Let me hear it. Let me hear it from
the point.
Let me hear it from both of you.
I don't really have an argument here. I guess mine was more about a scandal than his was, but mine focused on the scandal.
Yeah, I'm not sure there's any sex going on in this because they're British.
True. True. All right, that's a very good point.
They derive full satisfaction. They get full satisfaction from their tea.
Well, the woman lays the egg, and then the man pours the tea on the eggs to fertilize them.
They get satisfaction both from drinking tea and being smug.
Pretty much. And being low-key racist.
Yeah. Stair's got alright, that's a point for Stair. He made a very good point there. Made me more comfortable giving him the point in that one. Alright. Stair, you're up a point. Let's see if you can tie it here. With this, it's called Slow Horses.
Slow horses. Wow, you really find these shows.
Oh, I got it. This is a prestige drama about car companies at the turn of the 20th century.
I mean, okay, yeah, that's true. I'm sure.
They were not very fast.
Okay. Slow Horses is let's see. So it's a show about like the horses that are like not good enough to win the race. Aww. So like you know what they do to those, but like
what do they do?
Like they put them down.
Oh.
They take him to a
least I
farm
think so.
upstate.
So yeah, they're the slow horses. That's not good. But the twist for this show is that the horses are like they have human intellects,
Oh no.
Oh no.
and there's a horse upright. Okay, I can't even.
Yeah, you should stop. Morally speaking, you should stop. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that.
No one wants a horse upright.
The planet of the horses. Planet of the equines.
Alright. This darkly funny espionage drama follows a team of British intelligence agents who serve in a dumping ground department of MI5 due to their career-ending mistakes. Led by their brilliant but irascible leader, the notorious Jackson Lamb, they navigate the espionage world's smoke and mirrors to defend England from sinister forces.
Unfortunately, we gotta give it to Keo because British people do look like horses.
I think that that show's title is a metaphor for the literal thing I was describing, right?
That too, I guess.
Yeah. True. I don't know if there's any sort of uprising by these people, but
Yeah, it feels like they're just putting down uprisings.
yeah,
Well, I didn't say how the horse uprising went.
true.
But
All right. Well, that's a point for Keo. He's pretty much got this tied up, but let's do this last one from Hulu. Just to see where all of the points go in the end.
because otherwise Swanson has to take that point and
Yeah, and you wouldn't like me with a point. You wouldn't like to see what kind of power I wield when I got a point. This one's titled Under the Banner of Heaven.
This is a historical period drama set in the Warring State periods near the end of it.
Okay.
What's this show called?
Under the Banner of Heaven, Keo.
Okay, I think I heard you say it 3 times. I don't remember it.
Well, it's Under the Banner of Heaven.
Okay, it's a period piece about what region?
About the Warring States period in China. It's about Sima Yi, the guy whose descendants end up making the Qin dynasty, or whatever.
Okay,
now you
I
go.
think Under the Banner of Heaven is about a very powerful Christian man, like I don't know, he's like he runs like a mega church or something, and like the processions give him like spiritual strength and physical might.
And what does he do with this?
He abuses that power for
Oh,
his personal
no.
gain.
Oh no.
He's like he's like early Dragon Ball Z levels of power, but
no.
in our world.
Oh, that's bad.
That's pretty
Yeah, it
powerful.
doesn't
That's
go
pretty
well.
powerful. Because we're all a farmer.
How many tons of TNT can he do?
I think like at least 10,000 tons of TNT with his punch, which is pretty devastating.
I'd be dead.
Maybe with his God Blast, he has used his special attack to do that much TNT.
All right. Under the Banner of Heaven follows the events that led to the 1984 murder of Brenda Wright Lafferty and her baby daughter in a suburb in the Salt Lake Valley, Utah. As Detective Jeb Pyre investigates events that transpired within the Lafferty family, he uncovers buried truths about the origins of the LDS religion and the violent consequences of unyielding faith.
Okay, I think I win.
Yeah, probably. That's probably closest. Closest with going over.
Yeah, I can't think of a way to compare the Qin dynasty to the LDS.
I don't know what the LDS is, but it sounds like some kind of
Mormons.
American. Oh, Latter-day Saints. Okay. Okay, now I see what it is. So I win, right? That's
Yeah.
pretty much Christian, right?
That's
Close
right.
enough.
I don't know about that.
It's Christian adjacent, but it counts.
I mean, they worship Christ. How's it not Christian? Explain that to me.
They worship a false Christ.
They worship a false Christ, Walter. Not real Christians, Walter.
They believe in aliens, Walter.
Walter, that's a half religion. You need to get yourself a full religion, Walter.
There's nothing to do with the business.
Get yourself a full religion, Walter. You're gonna need it when you die.
What if they had a whole episode of Breaking Bad where Mike goes to church?
Oh,
Yeah, we learned that Mike is very devout.
I would love to see him just like socializing with other old people.
I feel like he would go to church, but he would never speak to anybody.
I would also like
Okay,
to see
but
that.
what if there's like a twist at the end where okay, I can't even say it. Okay.
You gotta say it.
I'm sorry. Okay, there's a twist at the end where he gets in his car after he's done at the church, and he opens the gloves compartment in his car, and there's a yarmulke in there, and he looks at it scornfully, and he closes the.
That is. Oh my god! Can you imagine what the discourse would be like? People speculating over what exactly is going on.
And it's never brought up again.
It'd be worse than people arguing that Gus was just friends with that guy who got shot in the head.
The yarmulke could mean anything. Maybe his son was Jewish.
They broke my boy's member. Foreskin.
Look how they massacred my boy's penis.
I can see like the theories where they're thinking like that's his trophy from killing the cops, as one of them was Jewish or something.
Oh my god.
One of them was Jewish and just wearing his yarmulke when he met up with Mike.
Imagine seeing a police officer wearing a yarmulke. Like police officers start doing that so they can. So if you mess with their Starbucks order, you could call them anti-Semitic.
Yeah, I'm sure we're like a year away from that.
Yeah, and they're going to be citing this episode of TV Tuners as the inspiration.
Yeah.
Sorry, everyone.
Anyway, Keo, you win by a total of 4-1. A complete destruction of Stairmaster here.
I would say that the viewer...
The TV Tuners podcast is the thin blue line between good TV and bad TV.
Oh.
And not one step back.
We should definitely do a ad campaign using that slogan.
It's going to go over real well.
I'm going to argue that the listener was the winner this week.
Yeah. Sure. I mean, Keo still does get the prize, which is this helmet which is this Master Chief helmet.
Oh my god, this is so sick.
That's right, Keo. Put it on and then I control you.
Oh no.
That's right. Keo's mine now. He's my dutiful soldier.
Got the helmet on now. How's it going, guys?
Yeah, Keo, you got the helmet on. How's it feel?
I hope Swanson doesn't use his mind control powers to make Keo say very offensive things.
It feels pretty good, and Swanson, you are looking really sharp this evening.
Oh.
Oh, thanks, buddy. Well,
And Swanson, thank you for being such a good host.
Oh, anytime, it's just what I do here on the show is host, and I'm pretty good at it, huh?
Oh, you should make Keo say swear words since he never does that.
Why would you do that?
It's rare content.
Swanson is too pure-hearted to do something like that.
Yeah, Swanson is pure, just like Char Aznavour.
It's true. I'm
Who
pure
also
as...
who never swore.
I'm pure as Char.
It's
Now
kind of
forgive me,
creepy.
Stairmaster. I'm about to do something wicked. Keo, right. Destroy the hotline.
Yeah, what's up? Okay.
But what if Fred wants to call back?
Well, Fred can get bent.
What if we have dead air we need to fill?
No more calls from Fred?
No, and we clearly don't have any more dead air to fill. We got to talk about our main program.
Did you hear something?
No.
Oh.
What the?
Oh my god.
Wait, when I went to smash the console, apparently instead of destroying it, it just is permanently on now, and he's on the line.
God.
Oh my god.
Hello?
We can't get rid of him?
Maybe if we just pretend he's not there, he'll go away.
You fucking asshole.
Why would you even suggest that, Stair? Now he's mad.
I'm sorry. All right.
I've got your phone number, and I'm going to wring your fucking neck.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's an actual threat.
Yeah, I think we need to call the cops.
What's happening, sir?
You can't do that, man.
Why are you so mad at me?
This is gaslighting.
You and I have gotten along fine, and I don't know why this is happening.
Oh my god. Swan, can you explain Halo?
I can.
What exactly is Halo? Can you explain it? There's how many Halo games are there?
There's 6 now, plus Reach and ODST.
Yeah, and now there's a Halo TV series, which we watched this week on the pod. It's different than the games. And I mean, it is. It's in a different canon than the games. That's for sure. Halo is an epic 26th century conflict between humanity and an alien threat known as the Covenant. It weaves deeply drawn personal stories with action, adventure, and a richly imagined vision of the future. This version of Halo, the TV series, takes place as a standalone story in its own timeline called the Silver Timeline. It is inspired by the game's franchise rather than a continuation or adaptation of it.
Oh, so
We were watching the Silver Timeline. They couldn't even give us the Gold Timeline.
No, sorry. It's probably the original.
yeah, it's like Universal Century, and this is After Colony.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, did Halo give you guys a cool gun to use, or did Halo teabag you?
It's cool that they use sound effects from the game.
True.
Yeah, it's really cool when they reuse assets.
It's cool that the Covenant guys go wart, 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 wart.
Oh yeah,
Like
you
in
can
the
take the
game.
helmet off if you want, Keo.
Well,
Well,
What do you think, Fred?
Yes.
Did you watch this show, right?
yes.
Oh, you did. Okay. It doesn't sound like the type of thing you'd be into.
Yes.
I don't know. I feel like this would be right up Fred's alley.
I don't really know where you're getting that from. The only thing we know about him, as far as media goes, he likes the what was that Batman movie you watched?
Batman Forever.
Yeah, he
Please, Keo,
really
you
likes
take-
that.
You can take the helmet off, Keo.
Yeah, feel free to
Okay,
take it
I'll-
off anytime
I'll take
you
it
want,
off.
buddy.
Okay, I thought I was meant to keep it on.
No.
Well, I mean, that's obviously what Master Chief thought too, but he took it off, no problem.
No, I did not.
Wait. Well, no, Fred, you're not Master Chief, are you? You're not saying you're Master Chief.
No, he,
Yes.
he doesn't sound anything like Master
Yes.
Chief. No.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything.
Well, yeah, Master Chief is that's why you're not Master Chief. Master Chief's always doing something.
Bullshit.
He's running around. He's driving.
Yeah, he's flying a ship. He's
He's in the
sticking his
passenger
hand
seat
in a
while someone else
device.
drives.
Yeah, he's staring
Well,
at
then I'm not interested.
He's staring at an artifact. He's touching an artifact.
I don't find him. And they claim he's not there.
He's dual wielding weapons.
He's not where?
Yeah, what are you talking about, Fred?
You know, there's a whole long list of them. I kept trying to find it.
I mean, yeah,
there's a
they're
whole
all
long list
Halo
of,
stuff.
yeah, there's a lot of Halo stuff. Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Well, this is the TV show, of course. Let's see. We open up. We've got some people on like some sort of colony.
Yeah, they're basically the Belters.
Yeah, they are apparently a group of insurrectionists who do not like the UNSC, which is essentially like the space police.
The New World
The space
Order.
police.
They live inside of my son.
Oh, the UNSC stands just for the United Nations Space Command.
We get really charmed by these people who are definitely going to be important characters in this show.
They're definitely going to continue to be alive and well. We get introduced to our main female protagonist here as she's scoring some drugs.
Yeah,
that's like pretty rad, I'll be honest.
They're doing shrooms in the space woods.
Yeah. And she notices that there's some alien ship landing, and these kids that she's with get fucking murdered. Capital M murdered.
It's like Chopping Mall.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. I appreciate how brutal it is.
Yeah, they really just they straight up just die. They're just dead.
Yeah, like they don't take any time. Not like they're killing everyone in this point. I kind of appreciate. I mean, I appreciate that.
Yeah, we like here at TV Tuners. We love child murder.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on child murder, Fred?
I'm not doing anything.
Wait, we're not accusing you of anything, Fred.
Fred, I don't think you're doing any of it. I just want your thoughts on it because we're talking about how like it's kind of we like the brutal touch of the show.
Wow.
Yes.
You also like it. You like the brutality in this opening part.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Oh. All right. I mean.
Well, I mean, you don't have to like put on a show about it.
Yeah.
We believe.
No, it's all right. I mean, we believed you when you said you liked it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I like that people's limbs are getting blown off and they're just massacring people here. It does showcase that these aliens are bad news, but also it's like immediately sets the tone, I guess, for this show. Part
also,
of it.
the aliens go, wart, wart. Wart, wart,
it's true.
Wart.
They do that. So we get a lot of
make noises.
He's adding to the conversation, I think.
No, I did not. No, I did not.
You didn't add to the conversation. Okay, a rare,
Yeah.
Maybe you should hang up
interesting
then.
rebuttal. So yeah,
I just plugged my phone in. There's.
What, Fred?
You called me.
No, we didn't.
All right, so we can't hang up on Fred.
I guess we did sort of call him by having Keo smash the hotline.
I guess this time Fred is correct. We did call him.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're stuck with him. Yeah, my thoughts too. So
Come to my office.
maybe after the pod.
So like the Covenant comes in and starts killing people at the camp. This one Covenant like opens up the civilian refuge and just murders all the women and children.
Yeah. Master Chief shows up and he's like, "Looks like my job. It looks like I got here just in time."
And all the other surviving citizens are like,
Am I correct
and die horribly.
Am I correct in thinking that he does an Iron Man landing when he arrives?
Yes,
Yeah.
That's almost exactly what he does. I feel like the music is even almost the same, where it's like do 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 do, and it's like, "Here's Master Chief."
And he witnesses this slaughter, and he's just like, "Wow, it's Tuesday. Let's fight these guys."
And so
It's time for me to master some chiefs.
Master Chief like fails to save anyone during this very elaborate 5-minute action sequence.
Yeah. The action sequence is kind of fun,
No.
I'll be honest. But it does... I think maybe it goes a little too long.
it goes like a fair bit too long, and then like the sequence at the end where the girl's dad dies is way too predictable.
Yeah, they should have just had him die suddenly. Like, because I like the one part where, like, there's the Scottish guy who's like, now we can fight! And then the next time you see him, he's just dead.
Well, when he says
they should have
that,
done that with her dad.
When they say that, they get up in charge, and the woman next to him is immediately killed.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, what you like that, Fred? Made you think?
Yes.
It's like in Chopping Mall when the guy's like, let's go Rambo on their asses.
My name is Fred Herbert.
Yeah, we know. You've been here for a bit, Fred.
You fucking asshole.
What?
Whoa, what is this aggression?
Huh?
Huh?
I don't understand why you're so mad at me, sir. I don't understand why you're so mad at me, sir.
We're not
Why
mad.
are you so mad at me?
We're not mad at you. You're the one getting angry at us every time
Fred,
we...
do you have a guardian or
And I'll
someone
be able to come talk to you.
that we should be talking to right now?
Yeah, is there another person we can have on the line, Fred, who's not...
No.
Okay. I won't bring it up again. So yeah, we also get shots where it's like the video game fight screen when you look inside Master Chief's helmet. Which, sure, why not?
There's even a shot of like one of the Spartans using the Covenant sword.
Yeah.
That's a weapon you can pick up in the multiplayer.
Yeah, the fight scene goes a little long. It probably should have ended around the time her dad dies and not had, like, this last surviving Covenant dude slowly meanders towards this girl.
Yeah.
Just for him to get shot and die, like all the other ones.
Imagine if that girl we spent all that time with just died there.
Also, there's
Would've been
like
interesting.
there's also like 3 other Master Chiefs there, but I only remember the Sniper Master Chief.
Yeah, there's a Sniper Master Chief.
They're all Master Chiefs?
There's one that looks like a Stark Jagan.
Do these characters have names, or are they just also like they're just are they Master Chief or the lady like Miss Chief and like
I think only Master Chief is Master Chief. So there's other names that have like Master Chief is obviously John 117 or yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and there's like a Lady Spartan from that one
John Halo.
from
John Halo.
Yeah.
There's other people who are in. I don't know who was in this group necessarily, but there's Riz 028. There's
Okay, that's a name.
There's Vanak 134. There's Kai 125.
Yes.
And of course there's Soren 066.
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh, you don't. Not a fan of Soren, okay?
You mean the guy from Kingdom Hearts?
No, that's Sora. This is Soren. Stairmaster might remember this
Big
person
difference.
as Mike Milligan from season 2 of Fargo.
What?
The Kansas City guy who comes in and wrecks shit.
I wouldn't because he doesn't take off his helmet in this. I don't.
That's right. I think he only does voiceover work in this so far. I think that guy. I think Soren is the guy near the end when.
Spell that.
Soren. I think Soren is the guy near the end who, when they're saying that they got to protect Master Chief, and he's the one who's like, "You're telling us anybody who attacks Master Chief isn't a friendly." I think that's that guy.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly, Frank.
So yeah, Master Chief and his whole crew are like,
Amateur.
all of the Covenants
I'm
have
sorry,
been.
Brad.
All the Covenants have been killed. No survivors. And the girl's like, "Hey, I'm here," and she's like, "One survivor. Mission accomplished."
Yeah, they just like walk off.
Yeah, they just leave her.
Like they're robots or something.
So then they go into this cave. They find this artifact that gives Master Chief like visions of the past, which is no bueno apparently. A lot of the rest of this episode is built up with introducing these characters who are in this, like... So, outside of Master Chief's sort of whole thing this episode, I'm getting real 2000s Battlestar Galactica vibes from the rest of, like, the plots. Maybe obviously less intricate, but...
There's Dr. Scientist Lady, and then there's Admiral Navy Woman.
Yeah, Admiral Navy Woman cannot be telegraphed more as the villain. Because she
seems friendly to me.
The Admiral Lady?
Yeah,
who's like, kill Master Chief! She says to like 3 separate people, when you get the chance, murder him.
He deserves to die for what he did.
That's true, yeah. He betrayed
not kill a child.
Yeah, he decided to not follow orders from the military-industrial complex. Fate punishable by death. True. Yeah, and there's like the scientist lady.
How could they possibly do this?
Is making Cortana, I guess, which gets talked about but isn't actually shown outside of like a single shot.
Yeah, apparently...
We need to see her. She needs to be the focus of the show.
I saw some angry tweets about this. Apparently, Cortana takes over Master Chief's armor and forcibly feminizes him later or something. And they're
what?
Yeah, and they're angry about the trans agenda.
Oh, get fucked.
Do you hear him talking in the background?
What? No, we don't. We don't, Fred. It's okay.
Who are we hearing, Fred? The trans agenda?
Yes.
Oh, you know of the people the people running that personally?
David Maloney.
David Maloney. Of course.
So that's Maloney?
Are we sure there's nothing we can do to get rid of Frank?
I assume this is like the David guy is an FTM person.
Yeah, it.
Yes.
Okay, well, I mean, you heard it from Fred himself.
Excuse me?
You heard it from Fred. Fred confirmed it.
I'm not doing anything.
All right, so...
Hey, you know what? I'm hanging up.
Oh!
Bye.
Bye,
okay,
bye, Fred.
Stay safe.
Goodbye, sir.
Bye.
He can hang up.
Bye.
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 Okay, Gregory Stevens, bye.
Okay, bye.
Goodbye.
Okay, all right, bye.
Goodbye.
Sarah, I think you gotta let him have the last word.
Fred, please hang up the phone.
Bye.
All right, I think we're in the clear.
I can't tell if he's gone. This thing's busted. I can't tell if he's gone, but hopefully he's done.
I'm fucking terrified.
Pretty much enough of this.
So yeah, pretty much the rest of the episode is a lot of just like getting introduced to these. I mean, it's the first episode, but these characters are pretty bland. Scientist lady is like trying to create an AI, and this admiral doesn't want any part of it. Like she brings it up again at a later point. She's like, "No, Cortana."
I feel like this show is like marketed towards dumb guys, like the Mountain Dew target demographic.
Expand on that.
Oh, I mean, it is a Halo TV show.
True. Halo and Mountain Dew do sort of go together.
And it's about a guy named Master Chief. Which is like a quintessential dumb guy name for an action hero.
Master Chief, logging in.
Also the fact that children are just violently exploding from laser blast, and like the show doesn't even care about that at all.
Yeah, also true. So yeah, they there's this also, I remember, so this Master Chief gets this vision from this artifact, and then they take it in, and he's like, hey, team, you all go in your own little ship, and I'll follow you in mine with the prisoner. Or, I mean, lady that we're taking to the base. Not prisoner. So then she wakes up on the ship. She gets like she cracks her head because some Covenant guy runs out of the cave and escapes, right? And just like barrels past her. So yeah, she wakes up on like the ship and she's like, they're doing like antics sort of where she's like, so you're like, you like never take off that helmet, and he's like, no, pretty much. That's sort of my whole deal is I never take it off. Don't worry though, I'll take it off in about 10 minutes.
And then it'll never come back on.
And he uses it as a bucket.
That's right. What if he took off that helmet and he was like, I'm gonna rule this place with respect.
I would have a stroke.
And you just hear like Boba Fett music playing.
Oh, what is Boba Fett music, Swanson?
I don't know, like the...
Come on.
Yeah, it's not... It's true. Halo music starts playing.
I would play the Boba Fett music, but I'm pretty sure that's like ultra copyrighted, so probably want to avoid that.
Do that.
There's a girl that they have try and talk to our lady protagonist. Quan is her name. Quan is not falling for this lady's whole deal. I think we get introduced to some like leader of the Covenant who's in like a real wild outfit.
Oh yeah, they got like a token human friend at the Covenant.
Yeah. So that they don't have to all speak alien.
Oh yeah, I think they're still speaking alien anyways.
She speaks like a little bit of human, like English, so we can just sort of not have to look at subtitles for too long, I guess. I don't know. There's a funny scene here where the like captain dude is talking to his daughter, and he's like, yeah, well, that lady you interviewed, we're gonna have to get her killed. And she just keeps being like, you didn't order an Article 72, did you? Not an Article 72!
That's a big deal. Article 72 is a big deal.
They did it. They did an Article 72? Can't believe we're going to Article 72 this girl. And
I can't believe it either. That's a bit going too far, I think.
Master Chief bonds with this girl over like one conversation and is like, I guess I'll betray everybody. And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna not kill this girl on sight, even though that's the orders I was given. And also he confirms that that he's been given orders before where he's killed people on sight and didn't seem to care.
Well, presumably they weren't children. Somehow the scenario never came up.
Yeah.
Hopefully not. That would be nasty.
Nasty. Yeah, it's one thing to kill insurrectionist leaders without any actual reasoning, but it's another to kill children. It's true. There is sort of a whole moral boundary there, I guess.
Yeah, you can't argue that.
So it's weird because this does sort of feel like they're trying to tackle some sort of theme regarding corruption and military presence and whatnot, but I don't know what it is because it's too early to tell. So then what happens next is a really confusing scene where they're getting control of the ship that Master Chief is in. They like lock on they turn off basically it's a big back and forth where they're like, all right, we've secured the ship, we've turned off the oxygen. And Master Chief's like, I'm turning back on the oxygen. And then they're like, all right,
this was a very poorly thought out set piece.
Yeah, they're like, all right.
I'm not sure how this got past storyboarding.
Yeah, because they're like, all right, we've got control of the ship. And Master Chief's like, I'm getting control of the ship. And it's just back and forth for like 15 minutes.
This is like a JoJo battle, but bad.
Yeah. Also, around this point, to earn Quan's trust, Master Chief takes off his helmet and reveals that he's a generic white dude. It's just like the most generic looking white dude. Like, at least when the Mandalorian takes off his helmet, I'm like, oh, that's Pedro Pascal.
This looks like This looks like if you're playing Mass Effect and you go to open a character, you go to character creation and you don't touch anything.
Yes, correct. And it's funny too because he takes off the helmet and he's immediately less commanding.
Yeah.
It is sort of like
Chief.
It is sort of like Boba Fett taking off the helmet, you know? Just less of a presence all of a sudden when you take off your helmet. The helmeted. Listen, if you're introducing a helmeted character who never took off their helmet in anything before this, don't do it in the first episode. Keep that helmet on.
Just let him wear the helmet.
Just let him wear the helmet.
He's more comfortable in his helmet. That's his natural habitat, and you're gonna take him out of there.
You're gonna take him out of his home.
That's like taking a turtle out of its shell.
Yeah, exactly.
That killed the turtle. It won't survive.
Yes.
So what happened? The other reason this scene doesn't really, this back and forth scene doesn't really work for me is that it's Master Chief doing like a bunch of fail-safe stuff on the ship, and then all of the people in like the military base are just like, he's doing what? Huh? What's he doing? As they're all standing around like a single map, looking at him. You would think the entire might of the military would be able to stop one dude in a ship. Is maybe the problem.
Master Chief.
That's true. This is Master Chief. So, I mean, to be fair, Master Chief would have been probably murdered if it wasn't for this artifact that he has. Yeah, because the ship does get grounded, and like the entire military base is pretty much at the ready, and they're gonna blow the door open, and then Master Chief slowly grabs this artifact and touches it, and the artifact's like, "Oh, well, cool. You want a ship that works? Here you go, bud."
Yeah, it's sort of like the Psycho Frame. It just does bullshit.
It's true. Although the Psycho Frame at least like negatively alters your state of being while doing shit.
Well, it gave him flashbacks to the past.
That's true, yeah.
I was
going to say, as far as we know, this hasn't do anything wild yet, but who knows? And then he flies off, and that is pretty much the episode. Final thoughts, I guess?
Master Chief.
I thought it was kind of forgettable after the first little section there.
Yeah, it's a shame because the opening was pretty good.
I think you should watch Red vs. Blue instead.
You know what this show could have used was more teabagging.
Yeah.
Like, just imagine after
Give me
Master
some
Chief...
more information.
Need more information on what that is?
Yes.
It's like
well, that's when... Yeah.
It's like in a video game when you beat someone, like in a shooter, when you shoot them, you go to the corpse because they don't respawn instantly. There's like they get a little camera of the guy who killed them, and you just crouch over their head. So it looks like you're smushing your balls in their face.
Yeah.
Boy, sick.
Yeah, it is.
It is. It's true. It would be funny if they just had, if all of the Spartans just did that to the Covenant after they killed them.
Yeah, they don't even remark. They don't even quip about it.
No, it's just like it's a normal procedure for them.
Yeah.
And the girl's just like watching and like
Wow.
confused. Yeah, she's kind of like that, Fred. Yeah, that first scene really set up the expectations for the show, and then it just became like a boring sort of let's introduce all these people who aren't interesting from the get-go, but also aren't offering anything that isn't like standard sci-fi stuff.
They're just kind of around talking,
Yeah.
and talking about kill Master Chief. He's got the artifact.
Yeah, it's basically
whatever
like
it was.
it's like a worse version of 24 when he goes rogue. But usually they don't do that on the first episode. Usually,
It's true, yeah. I mean, I do kind of appreciate that they don't even wait around. They just have Master Chief immediately be like, "I'm going rogue." First episode.
What sheriff's department?
I don't know. I don't think Master Chief belongs to a sheriff's department. He belongs to like a space force.
Well, if it's the sheriff's, to come to my office.
It's like John Cena in the Marines.
It's true. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lean towards a tune-out, just because I don't have interest in Halo. I guess maybe if you
I'm
did,
also
you
going
would
to
enjoy
lean on
this
tune
more.
out. I think my dad would like this. That's my thoughts.
This is sort of like Space
Yeah,
Jack Reacher, now that I think about it.
I'm definitely tuning out on this bad boy. Sorry, Halo fanatics out there.
Yeah.
But this one was a miss for me.
Although, according to Stairmaster, some of the fanatics not pleased with the show either, so... They might
People are
approve.
very upset about the helmet situation.
Go
Yeah.
sit under a tree.
I mean, it is kind of lame that they... if you're going to take off his helmet in the first episode, at least cast somebody who looks like they're cool, like looks cool under there. It's not just some generic dude.
You could cast an actor.
Yeah. Something. Like, what if he took off the
would you
helmet
have
and it was
casted?
just like...
Jack Reacher.
Yeah, it was just John Krasinski.
No!
Oh,
That's
Jack Reacher.
Ryan, you stupid.
Jack Reacher. Yeah, it's whoever that guy is. Tom Cruise.
Okay, well, what if he took off the helmet and he was Bob Odenkirk?
Oh, I would love that.
Oh, I'd love that. Listen, you're gonna have to trust me, Quan.
I know I'm good friends with your father.
Strap in, we're going for a ride. Bob Odenkirk would sell that line real well.
Yeah.
Does that mean later we would see Bob Odenkirk's ass?
Yeah, well, we've seen it before, I think.
I think we have actually seen it in Better Call Saul. So yeah, that's a tune out for Halo. And that will about do it for this week's episode of the show. Of course, as always, we've been taking a break from our Buy Me a Coffee episodes, but if we're still going through Cowboy Bebop, and if you have any episodes of Buy Me a Coffee, of anything really that you wish, you can go over to buymeacoffee.com/TV Tuners, and a single coffee will get you an episode of anything you want, any topic, discussion, anything you want. If you want us to have
Unless
another...
it's really egregious.
If you want us to have a full episode conversation with Fred, we'll do it.
Don't do that, please.
Well, then I'm not interested.
Oh, okay. Fred's only interested in if we do something involving him. Not surprised. That'll about do it for this week's episode of the show, though. Until next week, keep watching. Bye.
Goodbye.
It's over.
I found him.
Hey folks, time for the TV Tuners Fact of the Week. Did you know that Stairmaster is the son of Fred?
What? No.
Mm-hmm.